Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It's Johnson on second down. Jukes his way into space. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover winds up on the ground. They'll bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. In a sure-handed play there in the rain, he brings in the fair catch without a problem.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Gun. Dot.
Right to the air, Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
180. Dot.
On second and 10, Burrow again. He'll set up the screen to Chase. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On 2, ready?
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Dot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the 1st and more. 3 inside the 30. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to 17.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be arrested in this game today. Boyd, I love that.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
On 1, ready?
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Dot.
Here's Brown again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not off the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. So you got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Finds him over the middle. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Right back to Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kent on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. start on the ground here with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Play action now with Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up fourth and long. The Steelers set to punt it. It's away, came off his foot wrong instantly, low and short here.
The Steelers take over first and 10. The Steelers take over first and 10.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Looking from the gun, here's Jones. That pass is hauled in by the rookie from Boston College. 12 yards on that play and a good call, nets him the first.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Steelers first down.
This is Warren, headed right. He cuts it towards the sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
They go play fake with Jones. That's incomplete left side.
That's a pretty cool look right there. That's the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
On second down, Warren. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
Here we go, set, go.
Air it out on third. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. They'll run with Johnson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive.
And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
Now a give. It's Brown heading right. Free inside the 30. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Burrow. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
We play action here. Burrow. Completed to his running back. And this one only manages the arm before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Gun. Cut. Right 80. 12. Stop.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Chase has it. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Straight ahead. It's Brown. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Get some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead to 7. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Play action now. Burrow. Got his target. It's Higgins. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route. They get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down enough. At the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals hoping to grow their lead before halftime.
Gun.
Burrow on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Brown will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
Right 80. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals throw their lead just before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Sons. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now, Jones. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
18-yard line.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and on a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards into the third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
They're in long for him here. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
38-yard attempt.
This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And this stays a 15-point game.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Just get set. Start.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Burrow setting up the play action. Now we'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. They'll run here following the penalty. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Big 13. Big 13.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His third through the air this game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals grow the lead now to 22 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now it's Jones out the play action. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now, third down. Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, unlike we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. In each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough.
They connect on the deep shot. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed them.
And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So Jones and his offense ready to go for two.
The Steelers will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1, right?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. He finds Brown right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and netted some positive yards.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Simply put, Kate, I mean, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on second down and go backwards, that's a pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. He's going to go down right along the midfield strike.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. They'll start the drive with warning. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Jones. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals get it back on the final play of the quarter. We reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Move on second, it's Brown. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1. As their medical staff heads out to check on him. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Hey, stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go, here we go. Time.
Burrow. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the fourth. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Cuts it to the right sideline. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run. You know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that.
It's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on.
First Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Return starts at the 9. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Play action now. Burrow. Just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Right side cut by Higgins. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He'll have his fair catch right along the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Play fake, Jones. Hits him on the end route. Gets some space around midfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jones setting up the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Right and inside, give the Warren. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Back to Warren. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. He'll get a couple, and now they face third and goal from the 6.
Brings up third and goal.
Play action now with Jones. He rolls to his right. Jones is hit. He fumbles it. Now the Bengals have it. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
Okay, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard, and it's that type of effort that coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Now first down, here comes Brooks. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On one, ready?
One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
At the 19-yard
Here we go.
line.
Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First down, throw by Jones. He finds Dotson left side. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. Offensive line, this is second and 4. On the shotgun, it's Jones. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Barrett Carter. And the Bengals have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Right 80. Right side. Stop.
Now start this drive with Brooks. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Stop.
Running once more with Brooks. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Here they come. This is third and 5.
Now third and 5.
Stop.
Brooks on the counter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on third down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I would expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.